being announced directly thereafter and provide their family with the same courtesy. At the conclusion of the ceremony, follow the directions of staff and proceed directly to your cars where your graduate will meet you. The entire ceremony is being streamed live on our AACPS YouTube channel and can be viewed after the event. Congratulations to all of our graduates, families, and friends, and thank you in advance for your assistance in making this commencement a most dignified exercise. Now please stand for the senior class processional and remain standing throughout our patriotic exercises. Our ceremony begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. At this Thank Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Olivia Feely, Class of 2025 President.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Olivia Feely, Senior Class President for the 2025 graduating class. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and graduates, we welcome you to Crofton High School's commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to recognize some distinguished guests who have joined us to celebrate with our graduates. Please welcome, from Anne Arundel County Public Schools, Board of Education President Robert Silkworth, Board Member Sarah McDermott, Board Member Dana Schalheim, Board Member Dr. Joanna Tobin, Board Member Don Pulliam, Student Board Member and member of the Crofton High School Class of 2025, Hafsa Hamdawi, Superintendent of Schools Dr. Mark Bedell, Chief of Staff Michael Dickerson, Chief Academic Officer Christina Catalano, Chief Equity Officer Dr. Maisha Gillens, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction and School Performance Jim Todd, from Crofton High School, Greg Ryan, Principal, Crofton High School, Ashley Detman, Assistant Principal and Senior Class Administrator, Deanna Hamilton, Senior Class Advisor, Amy Skirkus, Senior Class Advisor, Amanda Bullman, School Counseling Department Chair, Tabitha Brown, School Counselor, Chanel Cantine, School Counselor, Justin Juarez, School Counselor, Lindsay Luna, School Counselor, Danielle Crankfield, School Counselor, Madeline Neal, Senior Class Speaker, Caitlin DuBois, Valedictorian, Gia Patel, Senior Class Vice President, Serena Reddy, Senior Class Vice President and Salutatorian, Zana Beebe, Secretary, Rachel Caulfield, Treasurer, Hannah Amenda-Laurie, Social Media Officer, Amara DeRue, SGA Liaison, from Cluster Schools, Adam Zetwick, Principal, Crofton Middle School, Stacy Shafran, Principal, Crofton Meadows Elementary, Lori Austin, Principal, Crofton Woods Elementary, Megan Edwards, Principal, Nantucket Elementary. From Anne Arundel County Council, Council Chair Julie Hummer, Councilwoman Shannon Ledbetter. From Maryland State Senate, Senator Don Guile. From Maryland House of Delegates, Delegate Stuart Schmidt. Welcome, everyone. Wow, we have certainly had a chaotic past few weeks. From studying to pass our AP tests, to shopping and getting ready for prom, to fighting to stay alive in senior assassin. The end of our 4 years at Crofton High School have flown by. It really is crazy to think that we have spent 4 years preparing to walk across this stage. Our class has accomplished great things, whether it be in the classroom or on the field, gathering for clubs or on the theater stage. Our class has set a legacy of hard work that will be challenging to match. And especially today, let us not forget the people who have helped us become such a successful class. Thank you to our teachers for challenging us academically, coaches for believing in us and pushing us to be stronger, fiercer, and faster. And most of all, thank you to our families and friends for guiding us, standing beside us, and believing in us through our years here at Crofton High School. We are here today to celebrate the completion of our 4 years of high school, but excitingly, this also marks the start of our adult lives. In the blink of an eye, we will approach our 5, 10, and 20-year reunions, and by then, the memories of championship games, club competitions, and final exams will have faded. But what will stick with us is the impact of the relationships we have formed with one another. For me personally, my teachers, in particular Ms. Hamilton and Ms. Page, have shown me that I am capable of more than I know and that there is so much power in being able to ask for help. My coaches, Coach Grekus and Coach Kerr, have taught me how to push myself and show up stronger every day for my teammates. And lastly, the friends I have made here at Crofton have made me a bolder, kinder, and more confident version of myself, and for that I am forever grateful. The lessons that all of us have learned in these past 4 years at Crofton have prepared us for our bright futures. At this point, the groundwork has been laid, and it is now up to us to decide what kind of mark we will leave on our communities. Some of us will be doctors, lawyers, tradesmen, and business people. Some will serve in the military, teach, and become elected officials. Many of us will have children and grandchildren one day. More than anything, I hope that the lives of people we cross paths with are better because of the time we shared. So now I leave you with some words from one of the most influential people of our time, Taylor Swift. No matter what happens in life, be good to people. Being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind. Thank you, and congrats to the class of 2025. At this time, I would like to welcome Madeline Neal, class of 2025 student speaker, to the podium. Please join me in welcoming Madeline, who will address our class.
Good morning, and welcome families, friends, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the Crofton High School class of 2025. My name is Madeline Neal, and I am honored to have been chosen to speak today. Like many of you, I have lived in Crofton my entire life. It is a small town, and when we were born, there were far fewer traffic lights, no Target, and as high school students, we were destined to be either a Wildcat or a Seahawk. Before we left elementary school, the development of Crofton High School was announced. I remember when they chose the name, the school colors, and the community's overwhelming support for our mascot, the Crofton Cardinal. Looking at the banners in our gymnasium, we are surrounded by ferocious mascots like the panther, bear, bulldog, and now even the wolf. Cardinals are small, like Crofton, but they stand out amongst their surroundings. Our mascot can't roar or bare its claws, but it is hard to ignore a cardinal when you see one. In case you were wondering what a cardinal represents, don't worry, I Googled it for you. Cardinals are symbols of hope, great change, and remembrance. Cardinals they represent the silent strength that resides in all of us. In Crofton, we are surrounded by the cardinal. Our mascot doesn't just show up on our banners and jerseys, but we see it constantly in our backyards. In my backyard, I always see a male and female cardinal together every year. They fly away each winter, but never fail to return to our backyard once warmer weather arrives. My backyard is the home this cardinal couple knows they can always return to. As Crofton Cardinals who are getting ready to leave our nest, we can allow our mascot's presence to guide us through this whirlwind of change. What is coming for us is exciting, intimidating, and full of opportunity. And we all know that with great power comes great responsibility. But with great change comes great possibility. It is important to remember that no matter which direction we fly, we are and always will be a Crofton Cardinal. And just like the Cardinals in my backyard, we will always have a home to come back to. I can't wait to see how we change the world. As we embark on this new adventure, we need to remember that, like the Cardinal, it's okay to not always be the biggest, smartest, or most fierce. I hope we will take those first steps through these next chapters with an open mind, not afraid to fail. We will chart our own paths, we will be challenged, and it is up to each of us how we embrace and conquer these hurdles. We will make mistakes, we will celebrate our successes, but no matter where life takes us, I encourage you to remember where you came from. Call your parents, come home, and hold on to the memories of being a Crofton Cardinal while you soar to new heights. I wish you all the best of luck, and remember, together cards fly.
We are fortunate to have a Board of Education that supports our students and staff in so many ways, and even more fortunate that ours is the only local Board of Education in the nation to have a student member with full voting rights. To offer brief remarks on the behalf of the board, please welcome the 51st student member of the board and a member of the Crofton High School class of 2025, the Honorable Hafsa Hamdawi.
Good morning, Crofton High School class of 2025. My name is Hafsa Hamdawi, and this past year, I've had the honor of serving as AACPS's student member of the board. On behalf of the Anne Arundel County Board of Education, congratulations. Congratulations not only to you, but also to your families, friends, teachers, coaches, and mentors who have supported you along the way. Today is the result of countless moments of effort, resilience, and belief from both you and the people who've stood by you. I myself would like to thank my parents, 2 younger sisters, and close friends. Without you all, I would not have had the privilege of standing before you all today as a student member of the board. Over the past few weeks, I've been reflecting on my time on the board and here at Crofton. It's difficult to speak to a group as accomplished, passionate, and driven as this one. Still, I've come away with 3 lessons. Some learned through experience, others taught to me by those much wiser than I. Let me begin with a question. If I told you that you were 1,000 no's away from your dream yes, how quickly would you start seeking out those no's? How little power would rejection hold over your confidence, your ambition, your belief in yourself? how would you begin to welcome those no's? Not as obstacles, but as steps forward. This isn't just some motivational metaphor, this is real life. We are all an unknown number of no's away from our dream yeses, from the doors we're meant to walk through. The danger comes not in hearing no, but in letting that no convince us to stop trying. So don't be afraid of rejection. Seek it, learn from it, let it guide you to where you're meant to be. Next, I urge you, do not live in the past. While the memories you've made here will shape you, they are not meant to hold you. Growth means change, maturity means movement. Carry the lessons and the laughter, but do not let nostalgia keep you from stepping fully into who you are becoming. It's easy to romanticize the comfort of what we know, but you can drive forward while staring in the rearview mirror. And finally, in about 2 hours, if everything goes to plan, you will be in possession of something that 240 million people around the world lack: a high school diploma. This paper represents far more than 4 years of assignments and hard work. It represents opportunity. It represents access. And with that privilege comes responsibility. Let me be clear. Doing good should not and must not be considered optional. And so wherever your path may take you, college, the workforce, the military, a gap year, do good. Use what you've learned to change lives. Measure your success not by what you accumulate, but by the lives you uplift. Because in the end, our lives are only as meaningful as the impact we have on those around us. So to the class of 2025, I know undoubtedly that each of you has a brilliant, exciting future ahead. Be kind, be wise, do good, live your life fully and intentionally, and never forget the power you have to shape your community and your world. Crofton, thank you for an incredible 4 years. Congratulations. Enjoy every single moment of what comes next. And remember that together, cards really do fly. Thank you.
Our next speaker is completing his 3rd year as superintendent and continues to be the driving force in a movement to help every single student belong, grow, and succeed. Please welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mark Bedell.
Well, good morning. Hafsa, I hate that I have to follow you. In addition to that, I left my glasses upstairs, so I may struggle a little bit, but I wanted to start off by extending a greetings to our guests, and most importantly to the Crofton High School class of 2025 graduates. We have nearly 500 students who will walk across this stage in a few minutes, but also in this room, we have several thousand people who are here supporting you all, and I know how difficult these 4 years have been for many of you, coming off of COVID, the interruptions that happened during COVID. I think it was an absolute nightmare for the vast majority of us in here, whether we are in the workforce or working in a school district. And so I commend you all for your perseverance, and to your family and friends who are here today, thank you all for trusting Anne Arundel County Public Schools to educate your child. Students, I ask that you applaud the several thousand people who are here today that helped you to get to this point. I have one simple request of you, and that is to not forget about AACPS and those who are coming behind you. Come back and mentor, volunteer, or intern in our school district in an effort to support the next generation. In closing, I have 2 short pieces I want to share with you that I've shared with thousands of students. The first one, a quote from Kobe Bryant, and this is important as you all get ready to go into this world. No matter what, people are going to like or not like you. So be authentic and let them like you or not like you for who you actually are. And then I'll leave you with this piece. Watch your thoughts. They become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habit. Watch your habits, they become character. And watch your character, because it is your character that will become your destiny. Congratulations again to the Crofton High School class of 2025 graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Bedell, for your speech and your leadership. I do want to begin with a quick omission. I want to welcome Chief General Counsel Lisa Sneed for joining us today. Thank you. Good morning, families, faculty, honor guests, and most importantly, the Crofton High Class of 2025. Cardinals, today is a joy and a celebration. You have met the challenges of high school, and you have reached a destination that everyone enters strives for, graduation day. But more than just arriving at this day, you've made it meaningful. You have been an extraordinary group, a class that has left your mark not only on this school, but on the community around you. Today, I ask you to pause and look back. Think about the moments over the past 4 years that have brought you pride, joy, and connection. These accomplishments are something to be celebrated. You have excelled academically, with this class having received acceptance to 455 colleges and universities, including 3 military academies. You have collectively earned scholarships totaling in the tens of millions of dollars, with the Avid seniors alone earning over $6 million. 21 of you have earned the prestigious Seal of Biliteracy, proving proficiency in more than one language, and 10 of you have earned the very difficult CDA licensure. Seniors in our signature program completed 3 different industry-recognized certificates and have already earned 20 college credits. As a class, you have also served your community, with 13 students earning the coveted Meritorious Award for Service in their community, the most of any school in Anne Arundel County. Thanks to you, we've earned the status as a Special Olympics National Unified Champion School and have raised over $116,000 for Special Olympics of Maryland. This group has also shown your ability to excel outside of the classroom as well. The mighty Cybirds robotics team has continued to make a name for itself in the Mid-Atlantic by placing high in district competitions. The graduating Cardinal players have wowed audiences with 13 amazing productions, beginning with Pride and Prejudice and finishing in style with Big Fish. In this class, we have top-notch performers who are all-county and all-state dancers, chorus singers, orchestra, and band members. And the senior Cardinal athletes have brought home multiple county and region trophies, along with 4 individual and 7 team state championships. These accomplishments and moments are now your memories of your time at Crofton. These memories are more than just stories, though. Going forward, these memories are your foundation. They will remind you of your growth, your strength, the relationships you have formed, and where you come from. When times get tough, you can think back to these memories and remind yourselves you can accomplish anything. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Crofton High School, I want to thank each of you for allowing us to be a part of these moments and now these memories. You will walk out of this hall today as proud alumni of Crofton with your cap and your gown and your diploma. But please remember that the most important thing you leave with today are your memories. Congratulations, class of 2025, and for the final time, together cards fly. The Latin honor system recognizes exceptional academic achievement by graduating students and is delineated into 3 levels of honors. Cum laude, or with honors, is for all students who have received a 3.4 or higher unweighted GPA calculated after the 7th semester in high school. These students are recognized today with a bronze stole. All cum laude students, please stand now so that we may applaud your achievements. Magna cum laude, or with great honors, is for students who have earned between a 4.0 and 4.3 weighted GPA. These students are recognized today by their silver stoles. All students who have earned magna cum laude, please stand to be recognized. Finally, summa cum laude, or with highest honors, is for all students who have earned a 4.3 weighted GPA or higher. These seniors are wearing gold stoles. Please note, summa cum laude students will be recognized individually when their name is called as they receive their diploma. We would also like to recognize our students who are enrolling into a military service academy or enlisting in a military branch. At this time, all students who are enrolling into a service academy or enlisting in the military, please stand to be recognized. I have the privilege of recognizing our class of 2025 salutatorian. Through hard work, dedication, and a commitment to excellence, the student has distinguished themselves as a leader both in and out of the classroom. The student embodies resilience, determination, and a passion for learning. While serving as an inspiration to peers and educators alike, we celebrate her hard work and excited to see the incredible future that lies ahead. I'm very proud to introduce Serena Reddy as our class of 2025 salutatorian. Congratulations, Serena. It is my great honor to recognize our class of 2025 valedictorian. Through unwavering dedication, academic excellence, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge, this student has set the highest standard for achievement. The student has not only excelled in the classroom, but has also been a role model of leadership, service, and perseverance. We celebrate her hard work and bright future, knowing she will continue to inspire and make a difference. I am very proud to introduce Caitlin DuBois as our class of 2025 valedictorian. Congratulations, Caitlin. I would now ask Ms. Dawn Pulliam to join me at the podium. Ms. Pulliam, special guests, parents, relatives, and friends, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Crofton High School, I recommend to you the members of the class of 2025 as qualified candidates for the State of Maryland Diploma.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Education of Anne Arundel County, under the laws of the State of Maryland, I do now award diplomas and certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion of the prescribed course of studies to the students of Crofton High School, who have been recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school.
Hafsa Hamdawi, cum laude. Caitlin Rose DuBois, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Madeline Rose Neal, summa cum laude. Olivia Danielle Feely, summa cum laude. Serena Lakshmi Reddy, salutatorian, summa cum laude. Gia H. Patel, summa cum laude. And Zana Bibi. Rachel Karen Caulfield. Hannah Cho Emendolari. Amarachi Christine Duru, summa cum laude. Nori Abdas Salam. Olawasin Wayu Simeon Abatan. Jaden Jaden Aladipo Abaroji. Grace Marie Ackerman. Charlie Emilio Adams. Ariana Afsel, summa cum laude. Kashmala Afsel. Ava Jane Alstock. Bernard Alam Akafia. Aspen Bliss Albright. Lauren Elizabeth Alexander. Christian Anderson Shiva. Muhammad Ali Summa cum laude. Owen Michael Allen. Aya Zuri Alothman Al-Qaid. Lauren Mia Alford. Shayna Kirsten Alton. Let me redo that. Shayna Kirsten Alton. Isabella Rachel Alves Rodriguez. Carmen Yesenia Amaya Lima. Can you hold these? Sadie Michelle Anderson. Travis John Anderson Jr. Alexander Paul Arujo. Alexander James Arita. Alexi Liam Ataris. Andrew Michael Artley. Nicholas Kofi Amos. Hi, Seth Aslan. William Michael Osiello. Anthony Emmanuel Aviles. Mara Rose Bab, summa cum laude. David Alacorde Rotimi Balagan. Mariama Jojo Bangura. Ryan Elizabeth Barba. Carlos Barrera Reynolds. Lynn Thomas Bain, summa cum laude. Iwonowola Olawafifi Keme Bio Olawabi. Emma Renee Beals. Emily Elizabeth Bacone. Gracie Dawn Beers, summa cum laude. Madison Karan Bell. Liliana Grace Beltran. Aiden West Benbow. Myra Mackenzie Benbow. Nolan Ryan Barris. Riley Madison Berkheimer. Brooklyn Alexandra Bernard, summa cum laude. Gary Stephen Bernard III. John James Bertuna, summa cum laude. Dagny Mariana Bibo. Sean Christian Lorenzo Black. Emily Ryan Blades. Janessa Tiana Blaylock. Brady Moore Blonder. Tori Rose Boardley. Corbin Michael Boatfield. Jada Monet Bondin Dubose. Dallas Leo Boyd. Jack Francis Boyle. Emma Grace Bracey. Amir Michael Kwame Brewster. Delano Joel Brown Jr. Isaiah Allen Brown. Myron Timothy Brown Jr. Christopher Brumfield. Landon Gregory Bujak, summa cum laude. Morgan Brian Bujak, summa cum laude. Kyle Christopher Burden. Dewan Trammell Butler. Lori David Butler. Sarah Marie Byers, summa cum laude. Corey Santuan Calhoun Jr. Caleb Ryan Catman. Vanessa Elise Carmichael. Finnegan Davis Carpenter. Layla Eman Adam Carpenter. Kayla Ann Carr. Sydney Jeanette Caraway. Sophia Aileen Kerrigan. Jeremy Nathaniel Castillo. Garen Robert Chappell. Mateo Joseph Chase, summa cum laude. Gianna Miley Napulani Cheatham, summa cum laude. Chloe Chen. Vivian Chen, summa cum laude.
Lexi Brooke Cesari. Lester Alexander Cifuentes Escalante. Izel Akfemia Cipriano. Piper Ann Clancy. Athena Simone Cochran. Jackson Riley Cole. Christopher Elijah Coleman. Ronald William Connolly III. Marley Helen Connor, summa cum laude. Tyler Lowe Coronado. Molly Margaret Virginia Corso. Abigail Faith Cover. Addison Isabella Cox Franklin. Callista Kennedy Cox Franklin. Ryan Andrew Craig. Alexis Lee Crawford. Ethan Douglas Creel. Pablo Adon Crenshaw, summa cum laude. Trafe Michael Sisolak Sizia. Grant William Wiley Dahl. Markel Chandler Dahlkor. Andrew Stephen Dantine. Kennedy Taylor Davey, summa cum laude. Moncio Heidi Louise Davies. Kier Devon Davis. William Smith Davis IV. Jaden Samuel Dawkins. Corinne Elise Dean, summa cum laude. Connor Hasten Decker, summa cum laude. Charlotte Marie DeForest, summa cum laude. Antonio Julian Del Cristo. Shayla Quinn Delfino. Flusca DeLei. Ariana Elizabeth Dell. Sophie Lind Demonstranti. David James Dickey. Matthew Joseph D. Dominicus. Jasmine Anaya Deal. Joshua Aaron Dinko, summa cum laude. Sophie Grace Dingman. Sharon Marie Din. Anne Knott Doan. Damian Nigel Dock Jr. Eliana Luce Donaldson. Noel Andres Donovan. Patrick Edward Doherty. Maxwell Dylan Downey. Amanda Delilah Jay-Z Druid. Chizara Michelle Duru. Alexander Charles Eager. Matthew David Early, summa cum laude. Zoe Lako Fetro Edwards. Nia Victoria Ellis. Tolu Wanami, God with us, Emmanuel, summa cum laude. Jason Davis Endo, summa cum laude. Aiden Joseph Aramita. Ryan Patrick Aramita. Joshua Michael Etzel. Mateo Eusebio Jr. Nia Isabel Evans. Chase Michael Fajola. Sasha Ray Filey. Saeed Enrique Felix Hernandez. Lucas Robert Fenimore. Nathan Patrick Fisher. Rebecca Marie Flom. Anderson Nathaniel Folcomer, summa cum laude. Carol Eileen Elizabeth Ford. Miriam Savannah Fronsky, summa cum laude. Kira Alyssa French. Carol Marie Fries. Olivia Lorene Fromm. Joseph Michael Frontera, summa cum laude. Natalie Ann Fuentes. Matthew Xavier Funky. Brianna Alexis Gaither. Sophia Madison Galarza. Lorena Galicia. Dylan Renato Gallagher. John Patrick Galizzo. Samuel Garavito Aguilar. Anthony Joel Garcia. Natalia Alejandra Garcia Santiago. Amy Josephine Garcia Bonola, summa cum laude. D'Angelo De La Cruz Gassaway.
Campbell Jacob Gelino. Nathaniel Chapman Weems Jeanette V. Mackenzie Michelle Gillespie. Sean Mark Gilliam. Alexis Sierra Glaspie. Celise Carla Glover. Dominic Tangi Gomez. Anastasio Anselmo Julian Gonzalez. Ren Eli Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Nathan Howard Gottlieb. Sophia Lynn Graham. Eliana Nicole Graziano. Adise Gordon Green. Isaiah Keith Green. Jonathan Philip Green. Jason Alexander Gresham. Victoria Guanaga. Gabriel Alexander Guevara. Natalia Susanna Guevara. Andrew Joseph Gusty Jr. Adrian Lucas Gutierrez. Zaire Arlene Hager. Kendall Dwa Hall. Elena Lynn Hamilton, summa cum laude. Elise Marie Hama, summa cum laude. Emily Melton Hannah. Linnea Bell Harder. Luis Gregory Hardman, Jr. Isaiah Coley Nizaire Harley. Jordan Lachey Harris. Tierra Monet Harris. Chloe Isabella Hartman. Chloe Joanne Hasseltine, summa cum laude. Mustafa Muhammad Hashmi. Chase Micah Haynes. Marcus Nathaniel Hayward. Caroline Grace Healy, summa cum laude. Leo George Hengler. Bridget Page Herbert. Mary Ellen Herbert. Nair Hernandez Ventura. Elvis Giovanni Hernandez Santiago. Andre Anthony Herring. Micah Messiah Hewitt. Kyla Alexandra Hicks. Luke William Higgins. Grace Ann Hockmuth. Colton Wyatt Hockenberry. Jake Jeffrey Hesh. Daniel Joseph Holler, Jr. Tyler Warren Holt. Jacob Daniel Hudson. Madison Ann Hummel. Jessica Rose Hunt. Corey Thomas Hurley. Keegan Lawrence Hurley. Catherine Sophia Hughes. Olivia Madeline Hughes. Tyler Xavier Huskins. Madeline Claire Highland. John Michael Isofano. Ronan Dallas Ivy. Jordan Jakari Jackson. Kiara Nicole Jackson. Mamadou Jolde Jallo. William Parks Jarvie. Luke Israel Jaden Johnson. James Isaac Jonas.
Testing. London Gabrielle Jones. Gabrielle Jones. Maddox Kyle Jones. James Matthew Jordan III. Andrew Grant Kale. Brandon Emmanuel Kang. Karuna Karki. Juvreen Paul Kaur, summa cum laude. Oluteo Isaac Coyote. Aaron Casey. Fiona Lee Kelleher. Braden Parker Keller. Kyla Susan Kennedy. Grace Elizabeth Curley. Brett Vincent Keys. Jacob Tajan Kim, summa cum laude. Chloe Spock King. Jaden Amir King. Aub Michelle Knepp. Emily Rocio Knight. Sadie Elizabeth Copenhaver. Andrew Cleveland Koshul. Abdullah Cream. Kirsten Elizabeth May Krupp. Cole Gareth Kushto. Caleb Reed Lambert. Lillian Rose Laporte. Brianna Danielle Lapp. Jackson Scott Lastowski, summa cum laude. Cameron Jamil Lee. Stephen Joseph Liberati. Sophie Lynn. Emily Jane Lindgren, summa cum laude. Jessica Liu. Madeline Grace Liverpool. Nathaniel Holmes Lockard. Lacey Len LeJudas. Corina Lola Long. Zachary Reuben Long. Tora Kaylin Love, summa cum laude. Aiden Christopher Lum. Mason Dion Lumpkin Jones. Alec Michael Macmillan. Alicia Marie Macmillan. Alina Malik, summa cum laude. Mirab Malik, summa cum laude. Julia Meredith Malter. Elizabeth Leanne Marquand.
Where's my sister?
Joseph Andrew Marquand. Max William Marquez. Carly Gabrielle Matthew, summa cum laude. Addison Chieko Matsui, summa cum laude. Tyon Deshawn Matthews. Zoe Marie Maltino, summa cum laude. Connor Drew McBride. Emery Kayla McCall. Spencer Charles McCall, summa cum laude. David Emmanuel McDonald. Cole Lawrence Edward McGee. Sienna Justine McGraw. Liam Allen McMickle. Marguerite Kyle McQuaid, summa cum laude. Natalia Angeline Mendez. Rocio Daniela Mendez Mendez. Michelle Adriana Mendoza. Alexander David Meverden. Kaya Elena Middleton. Jacob Austin Miller. Molly Pamela Miller. Kelly Yeun Min, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Monk. Jaden Clarence Larry Moore. Braxton Joseph Moore Salem. Grace Elaine Morris. Kendall Ray Moss. Brandon Musavi, summa cum laude. Brooke Arlene Mumaw. Christopher John Gunter Murphy. Timothy Grant Murphy, summa cum laude. Noelle Jeanette Nersessian. Owen Thomas Newberry. Alexander Vin Wien. Matthew Delfino Nickel. Tony Shania Wanji Zegan. Ama Muthoni Obobi.
Chikasandu Onyekachi Uzodima Ogwo. Zion Oluwasoro Midayo Okanlawan. Ajmal Toluwalasha Omitogan. Adetoy Olisa Daliu Onyekaba. Joshua Thomas Ort. Elena Jolie Ortez. Daisiana Marie Ortiz. Riley Kendall Osborne, summa cum laude. Lexi Elia Pabon. Joseph Timothy Pangia. Ruby Faith Parker. Mary Catherine Parks. Hardy Vijay Kumar Patel. Valentine Cameron Augustus Patterson. Tierra Elise Patton, summa cum laude. Jack Mitchell Pede. Luna Carolina Perez Diaz. Jaya Joy Leila Pisante. Rohan Ryle Phillip. Brian Pineda Limas. Lila Ann Poknes, summa cum laude. Matthew Stephen Poland. Thomas Christopher Polk. Deja Cora Powell. Reston Joseph Powell. Jason Tyler Prevost. Zion Rashad Pruitt. Oluwamayowa Churchill Quadri. Jaden Robert Queen. Michael Frederick Queen, Jr. Gavin Connor Ramos. Ryan Rahimomed Rasulzad, summa cum laude. Cameron Mackenzie Redmiles. Benjamin Arthur Reed. Caleb James Reed, summa cum laude. JJ Raymond Rita. Megan Lee Riley. Joshua Bryant Reinhardt. Sydney Addison Ryder, summa cum laude. Hunter Ellis Remus. Aaron Rex Heppy. Naomi Matea Richardson. Kate Elizabeth Reben, summa cum laude. Aubrey Lynn Riggs. Susanna May Riley. Colin Anthony Roach. Kylo Elizabeth Roberts. Karina Odalise Rodas. George Bush Rodman IV, summa cum laude. Desmond William Rawlings. Gabriel Jeremiah Rollins. Madeline Elizabeth Romines. Julia Elizabeth Opal Rosa. Lila Michelle Rosenkrantz. Morgan Lee Roshak, summa cum laude. Charles William Ross. Olivia Loren Russ. William Jameson Russell. Dylan Alves Santos. Alexandra Hope Sarek. Jaime Adolfo Saucedo Gaxiola. Tala Mohammed Syed. Violet Cora Harper Scharschmidt. Jake Robert Schachter, summa cum laude. Brian Michael Schaefer, summa cum laude. Colton Andrew Shell. Annalise Mary Schwartz. Cole Clifton Scroggs. Emmeline Marie Siri, summa cum laude. James Patrick Siebel. Willow Elizabeth Siebold. Amelie Victoria Sevick, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Matilola Shabi. Jesse Legrand Shaw. Christopher Matthew Shenton Jr., summa cum laude. Nathan Anthony Slack. Ethan Gregory Slasky. Colin James Sloan. Haley Elizabeth Smith, summa cum laude. London Marie Smith. Sadia Kyra Smith. Fatima So, summa cum laude. Amari Devon Spence. Damon Raymond Spur III.
Haley Mae St. John, summa cum laude. Jacob Baines Stafford. Sway Emery Staley. Isabel Marie Steen. Xavier Theodore Stefan. Samaya London Stewart. Robert Romeo Stymons. Ava Marie Strong, summa cum laude. Christopher Scott Stubbs. Armin Babar Suleiman. Alexandra Lauren Melody Summerlin, summa cum laude. James Tiberius Tapia Hajeski, summa cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Taylor. Noah Matthew Tykert, summa cum laude. Susam Thapa. Ermal Taki, summa cum laude. Kathleen Ione Thomason. Dean Christian Thompson. Brandon Benjamin Timoshenko. Samuel Michael Todorita. Braden Edward Trainer. Julia Fragoso Treflick. Lucy Jubilee Treadle. Sarah Jane Elizabeth Troyes. Jacob DeVere Troyer. Matthew Alexander Troyer. Alexandra Rose Truman, summa cum laude. Christy Truong. Ahmed Aus Tuama. Azriel Sanchez Tuanco. Alexander James Toll. Durant Yuka. Kaylee Addison Vance. Samuel Patrick Van Gordon. Oscar David Vasquez Cruz. Riley Ray V. Hill. Maddox Santiago Verachitevin. Connor Reed Voorhees. Nassar Ubaid Wala. Alexander Reagan Wainwright. Kennedy Mackay Wallace. Alana Joy Walsh, summa cum laude. Ryan Joseph Wanamaker. Harding Adams Warner. Chase William Westcott. Ava Leona Westcott. Brooklyn Kingsley Wharton. Braden Matthew Wiles. Josiah Michael Williams. Nicholas James Williams. Connor James Wilson, summa cum laude. Luke Allen Wotek. Eric Ryan Woodruff. Aubrey Bell Woolley, summa cum laude. Lila Ray Warden. Michael Noel Wright. Thomas Robert Wright, summa cum laude. Amber Jolie Rodney. Mahmoud Tariq Salah Yagoub. Alana Kayla Yancey. Blake Tanner Young, summa cum laude. Tristan Mark Young. Demaya Aaliyah Young Burton. Dominic Matthew Zanoli. Devish Michael Severi, summa cum laude. David Y. Zane. Ibrahim Zia. Gabriel Jose Zuniga Jr.
Graduates, please stand. You enter the ceremony today as students, and you will leave here as alumni. To signify that you are graduates of the Crofton High School and have been awarded a Maryland State Department of Education diploma or certificate, you will now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2025. All guests, please remain in your seats until the recessional concludes. Crofton High School class of 2025 will begin the recessional at this time.